Hello, hello. Welcome to day 903 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is: the world reflects to you who you are. Something very simple, something very profound, perhaps, but also something that a lot of us might be aware of or have been reminded of, but choose to forget. Because we constantly are thinking that the world is behaving in a particular way. Hey, Cindy. So we're constantly thinking the world is behaving in a particular way. We think the world is unfair. We have all our squams and complaints about how life is or how the world is. But guess what? The world is reflecting to you who you are. Because if you're a constant complainer, you're going to find people who are constant complainers. If you're someone who's constantly in gratitude, you are constantly going to find people who are in gratitude. If you are who is someone who is solution driven, who's constantly looking for solutions, you will find those kind of people. So this is what I mean when I say the world reflects to you who you are. Hi, hello, Jaspal, thanks for joining. So tell me, who have you been being lately? Who have you been who have you been being lately? Have you been being a complainer? Have you been someone who is result oriented? Are you someone who's chosen to be a victim? Or are you someone who's chosen to be a warrior instead? Because who you're being is who you're also going to get back in terms of the reflections. Greetings. I don't know who this is because your name is just showing up as LinkedIn user. So it just means that we haven't connected. So why not? Let's connect. And again, which brings me to the fact that in case you're new to the platform, Facebook or YouTube, wherever you may be watching this from, please do subscribe, because what's going to happen now is we're going to have daily live content videos, and this is how it's going to be. Disha says, hello, ma'am. Glad I joined the session. Thank you, Disha. There comes someone who's grateful to have joined the session. And so she's going to find a lot of people who are going to be glad to work with her as well. Now, how can you make sure you attract the right people? How can you make sure you work with the right kind of people? It's quite simple. You work with the right kind of people by being the kind of people you want to work with. Would you like me to say that again? So you work with the right people by being the right kind of person that you would like to work with. Hmm. If you want the person that you want to work with to be honest, that's how you have to be. If you want the person to be authentic, that's how you have to be. If you want the person to be hardworking, that's how you want to be. If you want the person to be forward thinking, that's how you have to be. If you want the person to be non-judgmental, that's how you have to be. And each one of us has all of the good and the bad values. So don't shrug it off saying, no, 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 I don't do that stuff. Yes, you do that stuff. You do that stuff, which is why the other person brings it to your awareness. I choose to be a learner and been blessed with mentors. Absolutely, there she's living evidence that what I'm saying is a fact. So think about who you are being in a moment. Cindy says, surround yourself with like minded people. Absolutely, surround yourself with like minded people. Be in a space of consuming the kind of content that you would like to. If you're constantly consuming content that leads you to feel anxious, feel panicky, then obviously that's the kind of vibe you're going to receive, and that's the kind of vibe you're going to convey. So, to be in a space of more calm, more relaxed, more grounded, you need to consume either that content, or you need to relay that content so that people feel that way when they're with you, and they are able to reflect that back to you. So what goes around comes around is a simpler way of saying this. So do think about that. Aditya says, connecting the thought. 903, glad to see you sharing positivity. Is true, our vision depends on our mindset. Absolutely. Thank you, LinkedIn user. Very interesting topic and awesome point. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Do connect with me, send me a connection request. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Um, so these are my thoughts. Hey, Dale, how are you this morning? So leave in your comments. Let me know your thoughts. if our leaders are doing what you have said, Nigeria wouldn't be at near war situations. Yes, it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate the way things are going. And yes, we do have to be mindful of how we present ourselves. So yes, let's just hope for the best. Let's start with ourselves, because it's through that you start beginning to create a ripple effect. I, as a coach, always seek what my client has brought to me as awareness. I mean, if I'm working with a client who has an issue with time management, a client who has an issue on relationships, I do make it a point to take a step back after the session and look within, and want to discover within me, where am I behaving this way that this client came to me and gave me that awareness. Not many coaches do that. But I'm just wondering, when you take a step back after a session with your client and then you think, give it some thought, and you wonder, where in life am I portraying this behavior? It doesn't have to be exactly a replica, it could be somewhere else that you're behaving the same way. And just having that openness to understand where you possibly could be making that mistake, or having that behavior, just creates the opportunity to be more aware. It creates the opportunity to be more mindful. And then when you're mindful and aware is when you can make that adjustment, that change, and then manage what needs to be taken care of. So these are my thoughts. Javed says, true. Thank you so much for tuning in. And leave me your comments. And if this has been of value to you, Dale says, this comes with life experience, I feel. Yes, absolutely. Everything comes with life experiences, with and you know what? More than life experiences, I think it comes when we are open to receive those life experiences more mindfully, because everybody's going through life. Everybody ages. Everybody goes day after day after day through life. But how many of us take a step back and actually think about what we went through in the day? How many of us realign at the end of the day? How many of us show gratitude for what we have had in the day? So do think about this. Leave in your comments on what you think. Leave in if you have any experiences that you'd like to share. I'm happy to hear from you. And on the other side, if this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am open to receive. Please write in comments saying, I am open to receive. So, yes, I am open to receive. Cindy says we have to get the ego out of the way to see our true selves. Yes, and also to understand that this is us. This is us. The flawed us is also us. We're not perfect. We do make mistakes. And so we are open to receiving whatever learning comes to us in the day. I am open to receive. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Khizar. Gratitude is definitely a way of life. So until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. Hey, Supermom! Jilani, thank you so much. I am open to receive. Thank you so, so, so much. Thank you.